Their most recent record came out in 2017, and it was arguably one of the coolest metalcore albums that I've ever heard. They had so much hype with a lot of love from all their fans, and then they just disappeared. The band known as For All Eternity is a metalcore band from Australia, which again proves my theory that Australia has special metalcore powers. With a very solid, heavy verse, clean chorus structure to most of their songs, it's perfect for those days where you just want to mosh in the car and forget about life's troubles. They have a good amount of amazing songs with all of their records, but there's something about their album, The Will to Rebuild, that just stands out on its own. This album has everything you could want from a metalcore album. And if you haven't heard it yet, do your ears a favor and jam this record. Jam it. Just do it. But while this album was amazing, something was off about how the band was treating it. The band hardly went on tour after the album was released, which is not a normal thing for bands to do. That's kind of how you make most of your money as a band, through the tour and the merchandise. And while they did have a bunch of cool merch, and I still don't have the vinyl, which I really want, they just dropped the album and went AWOL.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
I was always confused as to why they just disappeared without really saying anything. But then I decided to look into it a bit more. And after scouring the internet for weeks on end, 24 hours a day, I ended up finding something. A quick couple hours of research made me realize that the reason they never announced the end of the band was because they never really planned to stop making music. The lead singer Shane mentioned in a Reddit AMA that around the time of the release for The Will to Rebuild, their post-production guy, George Christie, actually passed away. Obviously, that caused a lot of bad memories to be associated with the album for the members personally. And on top of that, some members were expecting to have a baby and others were getting married. So, I mean, the vocalist said it best. Life got in the way and it sucked because we never really got to see For All Eternity in their prime. At least that's what I thought the story was. They were actually planning on releasing more music in 2020, but I mean, we all know why they had to postpone. Will we end up seeing more music from For All Eternity? It's very likely, yeah. But it's also very likely that we're gonna have to be patient for a little while longer. That's gonna be it from me. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.